What's up? What's up? What's up? We're live, y'all. Ah! I forgot to do a teeth check. Teeth check.
Oh, you got weird green stuff in there.
Uh-oh. I hope we're Uh-oh. I hope we don't have internet issues. Everything's connected, right? We left. But we're back. Everyone see us and hear us okay? Anyone on?
Anybody there?
I think we're good. I don't know. We got a lot of wind out there right now. Looks like it could rain. I don't know, but I wondering if we're gonna have internet issues. Oh, look at that. I'm pretty solid connection.
Yeah.
I wonder why it cut out like that. Maybe because they don't like the stuff in my teeth.
Let's see who's here.
What's that?
Who's here?
Yeah, who's here?
See the Mindful Homestead.
Mindful Homestead. What's up?
Oh, what's happening?
Got my pants.
Oh.
I can hear you, but I had to turn it way up. Okay. Well, I'll speak louder. So everyone can hear me. What's up? I have to be like, what's up? What else do we got in here? Who else do we got in here? Kara, Steven. How's it going? 13 Moons Homestead. Damn it, they have some fancy jeans. Fit very nice. Very nice and comfortable. Patrick Lynch. I had to wash the shorts because I got the shorts dirty already. Well, thank you, Sherry. Tech Nerds TV, Han 30 said, poor Jess, because I gotta scream so the people can hear me. Ah! What are javelinas? Are they pigs? Good question. They may look like pigs, but they are not. They are not related. They are peccary. What's a peccary?
It's a thing that looks like a pig.
So they are things that look like pigs, but they are not pigs. Heirloom Permaculture, what's up? Gerald Steiner, how's it going? Oh my goodness. It has been a busy week so far. I've been driving all over Arizona. I've been everywhere. Handling some business. Got to see my family up north, up in central Arizona. Didn't spend too much time up there because I knew it was in the morning and I knew the midday was coming. And I had to get out of there before the heat set in because the difference in temperature between central Arizona and where we live is quite a bit different. I was like, I'm going to go back to where it's nice and comfortable.
A comfortable 100 degrees instead of
One
110, 120.
one hellish day. It's different, man. It's different. It's like, oh, I don't know. Well, the elevation isn't as high, but what is Douglas like? I get the feeling it is a dangerous city. Is it safe to go there and shop alone without my hubby?
I feel like it's pretty safe. It's probably like in some other cities, there's parts you don't want to go to.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be like any other city. It's always best to exercise. It's good for the most part. It's best to exercise caution and be aware of where you it's okay to go, where you might want to stay clear from. 104 here in Vegas. What is it right now? I think it's like 87 degrees right now or something like that. It's really nice out there. Wind's blowing. Got some clouds overhead. What have you been up to today? Just like that question. I talked a little bit about what I've been.
I'm getting things ready for something really big that we're doing.
We can't talk about it yet. We're gonna talk about it later though, right?
Later today, like right
Later in the live here,
live.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of you. Are you going to talk about it here? Are you going to let these people know what's been going on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You guys are going to be the lucky ones. You get to hear it first. Hear it here first. Well, some of you might already know. Hi, Jim and Jess. So glad to see you've been getting things done. I have 8 left of the bond beam. I started this long before you started on your water system. You two beat me. Well, sorry. I didn't know. We were in a race. We weren't trying to beat you. But we did want to start collecting water ASAP. So, so we had that going for us. We had that motivator going.
I see some people winking.
That's how I flirt.
Nice. That's very attractive.
I'm into you.
Do you grow moringa? Not yet. We
Not
do have
yet.
some moringa seeds. You think we'll get to planting anything this year?
Nope. We won't get to plant a thing this year. I think we will. Well, I'm hoping we will. I'm going to try and get some planting done soon before the monsoon rains hit.
They already hit.
Oh no! How
They're
late?
hitting right now. Well, it's not raining yet, but it looks like it wants to rain.
Heirloom Permaculture says when I wink, it looks like I have gas. So you got to do it smooth like this.
Okay.
See what else has been going on here. Still putting the finishing touches up on the gutter. We were doing some gutter work, and then it's pretty much super close to being done. I just got to put another layer on there, and then I get hit with a bunch of business stuff I had to take care of. So like I've been doing that for like the past couple days, trying to get things set up, running around all over Arizona. It's been crazy. You've been busy too, sending all kinds of emails and stuff like that. You've been like nonstop with doing computer work. You've been on the computer like for days, like
really hard.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week or something like that. I know you haven't been getting any sleep.
I've been sleeping.
You have been?
Yeah.
Okay. She's rested.
DG was wondering if we're gonna.
We okay connection wise?
I don't know. My phone's not, but.
Okay, I think we're still good.
Yeah.
I see that and that
My
made me
phone's
nervous.
not
Okay. A little nervous. Delinda says, I like being a greensteader. Well, thank you. We love that you are a greensteader. Gonna crack and leak over time. Well, I hope not. Hopefully we take care of that. And if it does crack, I think it'll be easily repaired. When I wink, it's because I got caliche or hair in my eye. Can you pretty please say happy birthday to Ray, my hubby? He is the best hubby ever, and I love him to pieces. Can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together. It's next week.
Oh,
Well, happy birthday, Ray. Aw. That is awesome, yeah. So cool. Concrete gutters are a really heck of an idea. Well, I hope so. Let's see. Let's see how it all works out first. I may be redoing everything. I'm hoping that when we get a first heavy rainfall, we'll be able to see how it's working and everything like that. Of course, I probably have to apply a sealer so that the gutters aren't absorbing everything as well. But um, but we've both been out there working on. You've been in the meantime between emails. You've been out there working on the gutter, working on the downspout. You doing real fine detail work, right?
Well,
Well, the tools I seen you working with is super fine. Like this tiny trowel, and she's out there like sculpting. Basically, you're out there sculpting these gutters, aren't you?
kind of. I'm
Kind
trying
of.
to. I mean, it helps with getting weird angles and stuff.
Yeah.
Need a crew fix.
Crew
Yes,
fix.
crew.
He's actually up.
Watching crew TV.
Yeah, he's busy watching crew TV, setting guard out there.
There's thunder. Yeah, I think he doesn't like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. There's a lot of the winds died down, right?
Yeah.
It was super windy just a little while ago, and
Emojis.
the winds died down, which could mean maybe the rain will start. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous because today was laundry day. I took care of the laundry. We had a lot of it, so now I'm hanging it up to dry. But if it starts raining, then it's gonna be hanging up a little bit too long. See, Jim helps out with the chores around here. Do the dishes, do the laundry. What? We all got to do our parts. Don't have the type of patience for concrete anymore. Worked in concrete for 5 years, and that was enough for me. I can't even imagine that. I can't. That's got to be. I can imagine that being pretty tough work. I want to see you get your first rain in the cistern. We'll have to record it. We'll have to record when we get a big rainfall and this thing's working well. And we'll definitely keep everyone informed. And we're gonna be like, well, this is either like kicking butt and doing everything I wanted it to, or it's a complete
Or a
failure.
big fail.
We'll see. It was my idea, so it'll probably be a big failure. Uh, all her ideas are awesome. Harry asks, how big are you going to go with your house and how deep? So it will be, we'll have 2 underground cylinders. Those will be, how far away? 8 feet down, right? 8 feet down. But the domes on top are going to be, and a 14-foot diameter
For each.
cylinder. Above ground, we'll be doing 20-foot interior diameter domes, which will end up being 20 feet high. So those are going to be monster domes. What's the total? I keep asking you the total square footage, but you don't have that memorized. I think you had it figured out, but I don't.
did. I should
She
look
doesn't.
at it.
Keep it. Write it down in your palm.
Okay.
Can have a little cheat sheet.
I can't do math in my head, so.
I can't do math outside of my head either. So living on. I think in the desert you almost gotta live underground. Anytime you can get in the ground and sort of take advantage of the thermal mass to regulate temperatures, because the temperatures shift so drastically out here from night to day. It's crazy. North Star Prep Stutter, how's it going? Shucking peas right now. Doing a little shucking and jiving. Pow, pow, pow. 14-foot diameter, 7-foot radius. Yeah, that's correct. On the below ground portions.
Did you ever consider coating the inner walls of the cistern with mud before the liner?
I was kind of thinking about doing some type of coating before putting in the liner, but then we didn't. Um, were you thinking about that too?
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Because I know just the liner going up against the bags, it might be kind of wavy. But I did, so we didn't coat it with anything. Um,
But I think like
it
any
might have been okay to do.
bigger crevices, we kind of
I kind of
made
filled
sure
it.
were filled in.
I kind of took some foam. I don't know if you saw that video. I kind of took some foam and I made sure to get in some of the bigger crevices, some of the areas, and I'm kind of glad I did. I mean, I took a closer look, and there were some areas where barbed wire was kind of sticking out. I don't think you want
I
barbed
don't think it was
wire.
sticking out, but you could see it.
It's visible.
Kind of,
Yeah, like
yeah.
I don't know if the liner would have been pushed in enough to get at it,
We didn't
but
want to take
you
that
don't want to
chance.
take that chance.
If it doesn't work for rain, it would make a great lizard trap. Poster.
That's true. What's up, homie? Backcountry Preps, how's it going? Chelsea Barney, how's it going? Ecocentric Homestead says 150 square feet.
Ah.
But the full square footage of the house is more than that, all right? JCDC in the AZ, what's up? Long time no see. You just came in here, so you don't get that. I've been winking all day. I didn't see the foam part, but thank you for telling us about that. Yeah, it was just a high density foam. You can find it at any of your big box stores and stuff like that. And I just added that in to any areas where I felt like it might push the liner might push in too far, or you could just kind of see the barbed wire or something like that.
Will the domes be all open space, or will you have some loft space or like a second story?
It's weird that your phone's doing
I,
that. Yeah, I think we're definitely looking at doing loft space. We got to take advantage of that 20-foot height of the dome. Otherwise, it would just be a shame. You'd be living in there as this tiny little circle, and then you look up and you got all this other extra space up there. I've actually seen there's this neighbor that lives maybe about a half hour. I consider anyone about a half hour to an hour of neighbor. Uh, but people that live about a half hour away, they have earth bag domes actually completed out there. I believe those are 12-foot, but you can still see like all that space up above, and it's like, how do you take advantage of that? So we'll definitely be taking advantage of that. I think we'll definitely be putting up lofts or something like that. I think you have an idea of what you wanted to do with that, as far as like maybe even having indoor grow spaces up there.
mm-hmm.
Did you cover that in that video? In the plans video?
I
don't remember if you did. Okay. Thunder, yes, we're getting the thunder. Thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. Yeah, well, maybe you guys will get to see some rain live.
Korea, hello in Korea.
Have you thought of doing a retention pond? That way you have water on the property. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing trying to do some earthworks like that, and also just getting some of that water to just soak into the ground. Are your gutters done? Still not quite. I still have a little bit of work to do left on it. You've been working on it, but I just want to put like an extra coat on the outside of it, and then it'll be pretty much done. I've been I think you got in late too. I've been all over Arizona, so I've been doing a lot of driving these past couple of days, and I haven't had a chance to slather it yet with more concrete. But it's right now it can still collect water for the most part. It still needs some finishing touches that I haven't gone on to. Do you think I can finish it up in one day?
No. Well, I don't
That's
know.
it's probably best to say no. I can't finish it up in one day, but I don't think it'll take too long.
Sandy S. Is gardening there very challenging? It is a bit challenging. Just with the heat, intense sun, we get wind.
drastic temperature shifts.
Yeah.
Uh, we get a lot of the heat that you might find in. It's a little bit less hot than like central Arizona, but then we also have the problem of
Oh no.
freezing. Oh no, Crew's frightened. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh, you need your pizzle?
I'll get his pizzle.
Time out. Crew's panicking. Oh, I don't know. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want his pizzle. He needs comforts. I think he's scared. He's freaking out. Harry asks, "Have you ever thought about an Earth ship?"
Yep.
I think that was one of the things we had considered, but and actually the style we are building isn't too far off from something like that. I think it was just some things we weren't too crazy about working with the tires, some of that, but we'll be utilizing a lot of the same principles that they have with the Earthship. We'll be reusing the water. This will still be regulated. It'll still be a really great building for living in the desert. The Mindful Homestead asks, "Dare I ask what a pizzle is?"
No.
Probably best not to ask that. If you're familiar, it's also called a bully stick. We kind of call it a pizzle. But you can also check out bully stick. Google that. I don't know if I could say what it is. I don't know if I could say what it is over here on the live. Earth ships are so expensive. They can be.
Unless you can get all recycled materials.
Yeah, I mean,
for free somehow.
And don't go try buying an Earth ship. I heard it. Yeah, and like if you go to New Mexico, you try and buy one of those. Crazy expensive. What'd you give him?
That.
Did you give him that jerky thing?
Stuff.
He seems to like that. That seems to have calmed him down, or given him something to take his mind off the thunder. In Oregon, despite the rain, the rest of the year in the summertime it's very dry, and we have problems with forest fires every year. Typically, we have a total burn ban from mid-June until yeah, and that's the crazy part. Like, in some areas, even though they get high amounts of rain, they'll have dry periods, and then a good chance of the fires. And we've been having a lot of fires around here in Arizona, like all over Arizona. I believe at one point Arizona was all on fire.
Seemed like it.
Like everywhere. It was just like acres and acres were burning. And that's why I always advocate too, like rainwater harvesting even in your wetter climates, because you still get those dry periods. Harvesting rain can help, give you a little extra water even through those dry periods in the wetter climates. You just don't need maybe as much storage. G Princess says, "I'm watching you."
Will the liner hold up? Have you checked for holes? I think we went over it pretty well, like as we're installing it. And it's guaranteed for how long? 20 years or something?
20-year warranty, guaranteed. I haven't seen any holes, so we'll see. We'll see how it's holding up. We'll see when we get some rain, get some water in there, if it's doing its job. Patrick says, "I'm assuming the Ferrocement is lighter than regular. Seems like the cement would be really heavy. Is it much lighter? And are you worried about it collapsing?" It is supposed to be.
Big one.
It is supposed to be lighter than concrete. And it depends on how thick it is and everything like that. But it's well, thank you for joining us, Cara. Have a good night. But I don't really know. I don't really have a frame of reference. I don't think I've ever actually held quite a bit, a bunch of it in my hands. But so far, it's holding up really well out there. We have had some rain, and I was afraid that there might be blowouts or everything like that. But it's really sturdy, and the parts of it that we had finished, um, no issues with. It's pretty strong. It's not bending the rebar at all. It looks like it'll hold pretty well. But I'm anxious. I really like the idea of ferrocement. I guess I had ferrocement in my brain, and I like the idea because you can, with the metal, with the wire, you can pretty much shape whatever you want. You coat it with ferrocement. You coat it with the cement mixture in there, and you have an incredibly strong, durable thing. Whatever, you can make planters. I mean, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going out and buying something, maybe this could be a cheaper alternative. So I guess I had that on my head, like, man, you could shape whatever you want. Why don't we try doing our own gutters? I don't think you were crazy about the idea because we just literally got done doing that massive roof.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, let's do ferrocement gutters. And you're like, oh, you were out of your mind. But she went along with it because she's a hero. And it may not work out. She's like, this thing better work. She says to me, this thing better work. I'm like, what's going to happen if it doesn't? And she's like, you don't want to know. Just pray that it works. Robin Lanter, how's it going? My biggest fear is a drought and not being able to sustain a garden. Will your cistern be enough? So, I mean, technically, we are in a drought. This area has been in a drought for what, 20 years or something like that, longer. Some kind of mega drought. And that's always an issue. Like you're thinking about rainwater harvesting. Well, what if it doesn't rain? Well, if it doesn't rain, that's big issues all around because the groundwater isn't going to get replenished anyway, and wells could dry up too. So whether you're rainwater harvesting or you have a well, I mean, rain is going to be essential to that. But you can mitigate that through increasing your collection, also improving the soil. It's got to be an all around thing. Many different ways to harvest and store that water.
Wasn't there someone who was growing food in the Sahara Desert?
Yeah.
Using rainwater?
Yeah, it can be done. And with the right techniques, you can grow food in the dry lands.
We thought about making some big beef chicken stock ice cubes for the dog. Yeah, I should try maybe a stock ice cube. I made him some ice cream using, what did I put in there? Sweet potato and peanut butter and yogurt. And he really likes that. But it's probably high calorie.
North Star Prepster asks, do the valleys in the cistern roof create runoff to the trenches? Yeah, the valleys, it's still, some of them are, like there's a couple spots where water will pool, but it still runs off, and I think we're going to end up kind of filling that in a little bit more, right? So there won't be any valleys, and we'll have runoff from the roof, so the runoff from the roof will get into the cistern as well as the roof rain. It's raining right now. Very light drizzle. Very light drizzle. But it sounds, because of the metal roof, it sounds way more intense. Ultimate CRM Pro says, "Hi guys, love your videos." Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's raining. It's raining a little too late right now. It's just started and it's very late. But the roof, it always amplifies everything. But it makes a nice thing to sleep to.
Yeah.
It's a very relaxing sound. We don't need those fake CDs where you CDs.
White
Does anyone know what
noise.
CDs are anymore?
Remember they used to have like
Remember CDs? Does anyone remember CDs?
whale noises. Soothing whale noises. Would that be soothing?
Yeah, sure. Oh, oh. That's a horrible whale impression. But no, yeah, exactly. Like, oh, whoa, it's really coming down. You get out there and you're like, oh, where is it? It sounded like it. It was a lot more. Man, I'm so excited. So I think I'll definitely have the gutters dialed in this weekend, and then it'll be onto the house, and I'm gonna start the house, prepping for the house, getting that ready. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. Hey, I remember 8-tracks, 35s, and LPs. I remember 8-tracks, but like I don't think I've ever listened to an 8-track. I just remember my mom having 8-tracks. She's probably watching right now.
You had cassette tapes.
Yeah, cassettes were bigger when I was younger.
Your mixtapes.
Ron Williams says, take a look at the air tree. We definitely got to
Yeah.
look into that more. My parents had all those. Did you want to get into it? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about the big thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh.
You got the floor. Dad! Don't age me. Busted. Living off Grid McGarvey says I had an 8-track in the Volkswagen. I still have 8-track tapes and a player that works. Sound is terrible.
Wow.
Man, yeah, wow, I can't believe some people are still... That's cool if you can keep some of that older technology running to this day. I remember we had some VHS tapes when we tried to have a VCR to play them, but... Betamax. I remember Betamax, but I don't think we ever had a Betamax player. Oh, it's coming down harder. Hello, I get to watch you guys tonight. Hope all is going well. And yes, I actually recently bought a stereo with a cassette and a turntable. I have tons of it.
Oh.
That is awesome. By the way, I think we got another package from you. I think I picked up a couple packages in the mail. Like I just went out today and then I went to the post office. I've been sitting there for a while. City Stead, what's up? Go outside? Should I go outside? Should I take them outside? I could try. I might lose you guys. You want to see it raining? Hope I don't lose you guys. We're gonna try this. See, it sounds like a lot, but but it's just I'm barely even getting wetted out over here. Okay. I'm back. Oh. We'll see if it I hope I didn't make you guys sick from that. Field trip Friday. It's not Friday. So it sounds like it's intense. It's not really too much. Would I say hi to the city stead? What's up, city stead? Aren't you excited to check? Yeah. We'll wait to see how hard it comes down. Are you gonna talk about the thing?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay. You got the floor. What's going on?
So we're gonna have a little more in tomorrow's video about this, but
Check out tomorrow's video. You're gonna get all the info.
yeah, we've been working on a big project for quite a while now.
It's all your idea. Just came with it out of nowhere, right?
So this is going to be a big event that we're having on our YouTube channel. We're calling it a summit. It's going to be the 2020 Greensteading Summit.
Now you gotta say it like this. 2020 Greensteading Summit!
Yes,
Don't you want to see her do that once? That would be awesome. What if she did that? Just busted that out.
So we're going to be featuring quite a few speakers.
We got a lot of people so far that have said that they wanted to participate. I hesitate on saying too many names until like we get something like till we get some files in our hands, because you never know. You never know. Well, who can we say? Let's give them some names.
Oh, okay.
Greensteading.
Yep. Like homesteading.
Like homesteading, but greensteading. Because we're the Green Dream Project.
And because it focuses on like sustainable homesteading, permaculture, kind of just generally sustainable living, and farming, gardening. It's going to be really cool. Oh, thank you, Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon. Very generous. That's so cool. Thank you.
So we're going to have interviews with some people. We're going to have tours of some people's homesteads, gardens, like food forests, people sharing their stories or experiences, people from different countries, people all across the U.S.
Should be very exciting. Do you want to see any? Yeah, I mean, that's another thing I've been doing is I've been like we can do interviews via Zoom, so we learned how to do that, and we did an interview like that. Excuse me. But another thing I've been doing is traveling around, interviewing some other people.
Yeah, around the state.
So I'm busy doing that too. But that's pretty exciting, and man, that's coming up soon, right? That's gonna be
Next month. So August 20th is what we have planned, and it's gonna go on for a week. So videos every day.
Yeah, we haven't worked out like how many we're releasing a day, but it could be quite a bit depending on who's all in.
Yeah. So we're kind of finalizing things now, and we're probably going to be having some kind of giveaway, and we'll give you more information on that when that's all set.
Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to find out more information on our video tomorrow. There'll be more details then. Also on our website, I think you're going to be posting some details on there.
Yeah, I'll do that this week.
Exactly. Some of the people that have confirmed. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that video. Check the website, and oof, it's exciting. But man, we're going to be so busy. Like coming up to this, so for like the next month is going to be just insane, am I right?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be insane. But you've been shouldering a lot of it. It's been crazy. Uh, you've been working really hard. She's been mostly the one sending out the emails and keeping the list and everything like that. Kind of helping out a little bit with doing like follow up stuff. But man, if we get all the submissions from the people that are in, uh, it should be real exciting. Can't wait. I can't wait to see this all go down. Wah! Will you make it an in-person event in the future? I don't know. We might. We might.
I think that would be cool.
That'd definitely be cool. Yeah, that's. I think we wanted to do like a online thing, one because of the pandemic going around. Two, I think it's just a lot easier for people to participate if you can like just kind of send things digitally, put things digitally together.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a lot of information in such a short amount of time. But it should be pretty cool, I think. Oh, I can't wait.
And we're still going to be doing our live streams during that week too. Probably do some special live streams.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. So not only will we have content released during that week, but some surprise live streams. Maybe we can. Should be interesting to see what we can hook up. But that would be pretty exciting. Might have special guests. I don't know. We don't know. I have to rewatch this later because I'm at work right now and keep having to leave my phone on the desk so I can check out what that show does there. Yeah, well, I don't want anyone getting in trouble for being on the live. Is that a cricket I hear? Yeah. It is got a lot of crickets out here actually. And what did you see? What did you see the other night? Was it the other night? I think you're outside. And what came jumping out at you? I don't actually know.
What?
What'd you see? It was kind of a shock, I think, so early in the monsoon season.
I don't know.
You were singing it.
Oh, the little
You were singing it there.
the
You're
tiny,
like, Tiny Toad!
toad.
I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm singing Tiny Toad.
It's so strange seeing toads in the desert, but you know they come out during the monsoon season.
It's the craziest thing. Like, those things are crazy. They're like, hibernate
All year.
all year. They're like live in the dirt. And when it rains, then they come out and do their thing. And it's crazy, some of the desert animals. Tiny Toad. When you are building the house, can you put in a 55-gallon barrel under the basement? An idea I've been playing around with for cheap fire-resistant data storage. Crew cam. What? You want more crew? Well, we can do another crew cam.
Passed out.
He did pass out, probably from fear of the thunder. He's gone. The jerky subdued him.
Oh, there's Houston Firefox. Thank you.
Houston Firefox. Wow. Jeez, thank you. Wow. I've been enjoying the cistern project. Well, thank you. Man, that was a beast, but it's finally almost done. There's still some work to do on the cistern too, technically. A little bit more to do on the roof. There's a little bit more to do on everything. We're like, we're done with it. Sort of. We'll finish it eventually. Do you have wildflowers that only bloom during the rainy season? Yes. In fact, when did that super bloom happen?
That was last year.
That
'cause we had a little more rain.
that
last
came
year.
because of the winter rains, didn't it?
Yeah, so that was like early spring, and We have certain flowers that'll bloom like early spring if we get enough rain like early on. Right now we're getting some flowers.
That year was intense.
Yeah. Yeah, not as many flowers this year, I don't think.
Ooh, another thing. I don't know if you want to talk about it on the live. Do you want to talk about what happened with the bees?
Yeah, they left. Well, one
What?
one hive left. So I noticed the roof of the hive had blown off, and it had been raining.
So she was like, if there are bees in there, they are dead
I'm like,
because
oh no,
rain would
what
have
happened?
just totally got in there.
Actually, it wasn't too wet in there when I checked. All the bars were on. I think maybe one or two had blown off, but it wasn't too bad. But the bees are gone, so they might have left before the storm.
They had enough. Like, and when you looked at the end, well, maybe I'll let you just talk about it. I'll
Um,
just keep my mouth shut.
yeah, so one of the combs had fallen, and it was one that we had attached to the bars, and I guess we didn't attach it well enough, or maybe it got a little too soft with the heat or something. But it fell and it smashed some of the bees, and I guess they didn't like it.
Yeah, they're like,
Maybe
what's
a
going on? What's going on with
combination.
this place? Like they just threw our comb on the ground and they put this thing up there and that smashed some of us. And
Yeah. The other hive is fine. So I kind of cleaned things up with the one hive and strapped the roof down real good. So I mean, it's possible we could get uh, another swarm that moved in. That's what happened with the other hive. It was empty, and
they
then the
just moved
swarm
in.
just came, passed by, and moved right in.
I think it was a good lesson of just like you got to be prepared right away. Like
Yeah,
bees can move in there, and once they move in, they're gonna start building quick.
they built quick.
And so, like we weren't ready for that. Like the hive wasn't perfectly ready when they moved in, and then by the time we got to check on them, they built so much. And then you were thinking like, should we like reorient the comb? And then that caused all kinds of problems. Uh, but live and learn, right?
Yep. Hector asks, do you each have a theme song for work mode on the green instead? I don't know, what do you like listening to? You listen to a lot of different music while you're working.
I do. I go through a lot of different things. Tenacious D might be my
It's good energy music, right?
Tenacious D. Don't look that up. No. I like it. But all kinds of things. It's crazy. What do you like to listen to? Just whatever I'm playing. She doesn't. You wouldn't necessarily play anything for yourself. You don't really play music if you're out there working.
Not too much. Mostly because I don't want to bring my phone outside while I'm working. I already broke the camera on it.
She's rough on there.
What will your
And
house
some.
design be? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, and sometimes I like to get my reading done
Oh yeah,
while I'm working. So I'll just put on my headphones
audiobooks.
and get the audiobooks in there. Great way, like if you're doing a lot of work outside, great way to catch up on your reading. Audiobooks. I love it.
Yeah, our house is going to be earth bags. So yeah, kind of like sandbags in a dome shape.
Mrs. Blueberry Homestead says, do you have the traditional hives? Have you watched Off Grid with Doug and Stacy? They got quite a few horizontal hives, several very interesting vids about them. Have you heard of this Off Grid with Doug and Stacy?
I don't think I've heard of them.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure who these people are. Yeah, we're familiar with them, and I've seen those hives, and I love it. So we are using top bar hives, which is different. I think you might be referring to the Langstroth hives, and I think those horizontal hives might be the best of both worlds. I don't know if you've seen that. Have you seen that?
No.
It almost seems kind of like a combination of the Langstroth and the I'm probably not pronouncing that right.
And
And the top bar hives. So I think that has interesting.
does it have the Langstroth like frames?
I think it does. Yeah, whistle thick is we don't. Who is this, Doug and Stacy? How are the bee? G Princess wants to know how the bees are doing. Some are okay, some not. Well, some might be doing okay somewhere else. What is the elevation difference on your 40 acres? Oh, that is a good question. For the most part, we don't have a lot of slope.
Well, we have a whole
We have everything worked out. We don't have
contour map that we did like I think before we moved out here, just to help us kind of plan out where we wanted to build things and plant things. It's not a huge elevation difference.
the slope is very gentle,
Yeah.
but it does slope from the north going toward the middle and then from the south. So it kind of drains from both those sides right toward the middle about. Do you see what the? Could you say like maybe about what the elevation difference might be between the low and the high point? I wanna. You don't want to. You don't want to take a stab at it. Huh? You don't want to take a stab at it. Oh, Houston Firefox again. Thank you. I've heard about the birds and the bees, but you can never figure it out. You know the size difference at all. They're slightly narrower and seems easier to access the frames for honey and just yeah, I think so. I agree. See, it's already stopped. It's just a tease. It's just enough to like kind of get things a little moist out there and get things nice and humid. You got anything over there? Got any questions?
Should both fully get some old time clothes like them. Doug and Stacy.
We can do that. We can do old timey clothes, but I don't think I could pull off
Can't do the beard.
I can't do the beard.
Are you gonna get some suspenders?
I don't know. How do you think I look in suspenders? Maybe I should. I definitely need something that's. I need clothes that last out here, from the work and from crew over here, because crew. Every time he sees me in something new that doesn't have holes in it, he wants to put some holes in it. He's like, "Oh wait, I haven't put my stamp on that yet." Says no beard. Yeah, I'll have to keep it. I tried. I tell you this. I said it before, but I had a beard once. If you will go back into the old videos, I tried growing some facial hair, and it upset people. People got angry over that facial hair. It was a bad time.
It's a dark time.
It was a dark. It was in the before times. Don't look at those videos. You don't want to see those videos.
What are the measurements of the rain roof?
Oh, so you're right at the you're right
right
up. Oh. The measurements of the rain roof. It
20
is
feet wide.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
By 110 feet long.
She's got it. You got it.
200 square feet.
Yeah. She knows. Yep. 2,200 square feet. Again, the design for this roof was because at the time we had 3 RVs out here and we were going to have more people. So my thinking was, one, have a roof that covers the front of all the RVs and a great communal spot for people to hang out under the shade and stuff like that. Now it's just the 2 of us.
Now we get it all.
So I could have had a different roof, which might have been a little easier to collect rain off of. Now I got this monstrosity that's like 110 feet long. It's like, how do you get all the rain from that one end all the way over to the other end? It's crazy.
I like it though.
It's really nice. It's been we've been able to take advantage of all the entire space, so we just moved everything out there.
We still didn't put up our hammock.
I can't believe I haven't put up the hammock.
Yeah, let's put that.
I need to put that up because I need to take a break. I need to rest. Actually, how cool would that be to like be working on the house and then be like, oh, time to take a break and just kind of chill up in the hammock? All right, well, we're getting down to it. Any last questions? You guys got any last questions? Any last things you want to know from us? Or you got anything? You got anything you want to share? Anything about tiny frogs? Tiny toads?
I could talk about that all day.
Who's up? Oh, look at that guy. He's adorable. Crew, say hi. Did you get a question? I thought we said.
How do you plan on cleaning the gutters or keeping debris out?
No, I don't. I'm not gonna clean them.
What?
Yeah, we'll get debris in there. I figure it'll collect inside there. I figure we'll just kind of clean it every once in a while. I don't think it should be a big deal.
Yeah, and well, the way it empties out onto the roof of the cistern, and we have screens on there so that it can't get into the cistern.
Most of the anything that'll get in there will be maybe some dust, maybe a little bugs or something like that, and it is just I don't think it'll be too hard to just kind of sweep it out of there. Did someone get a glimpse of the creepy doll? The creepy doll's always here. It's always hanging over our heads.
Always watching.
Ratliff Family Affordable Lawn and Tree Service. So glad I got to see you live. Well, we're glad you got to be here.
Yay.
Thank you.
What's the lowest temperature you deal with? Seen it get as low as what, like near 10 degrees?
Got close. Usually somewhere into the teens. So it'll
Fahrenheit.
get below freezing for sure. Definitely something we have to think about when we build. I can't believe, honestly, the pipes outside of our water tanks. I can't believe that they hold up as well as they do. We've only had one issue so far. So hopefully I'll get all that done.
Hi, Richard.
What's up, Richard? That's okay that you're late. We're glad you're here. We're glad you're here right at the end. Are you hoping to have more people on your homestead in the future?
We don't have plans for it.
Yeah, we don't have plans for it.
Unless we make babies.
Stay tuned. Yeah, I mean, if we have babies or something like that, then we won't kick them off. But no plans for any other people on here. We're okay with it. We're okay with it just being a couple of us. Of course, at some point we might have workshops or have people visiting or something like that. That's something we think we'll probably do eventually. Houston Firefox, thank you. Keep up the critter descriptions in the videos. Find them fascinating.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we'll do that one day. I think when it comes up.
Yeah, I like to
we'll get them documented.
There's stuff in there.
But that is it. We are just about out of time here. Man. So thank you so much, everyone. Thanks everyone so much, man, for joining us. You guys are awesome. Glad you get to spend this time with us. Thank you for those moderators in blue there. They always do such a great job. Don't forget, Greensteading Summit coming up soon, next month. Watch tomorrow's video. Get all those details because you don't want to miss it. So cool. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Bye.